Hi guys, you're watching The Unit with me, Reasoner, Jason1,
Yo.
Squirrel,
Good evening.
and our special guest this evening, EireBornFenix.
All right.
So this is the first time we've done anything like this. We essentially the itinerary of this cast is to discuss a load of different things, but primarily we're going to be talking to EireBornFenix or Fuzzy. I think it's okay to call you that, isn't it, Fuzz?
Yeah.
That's what most people call you regarding his YouTube channel.
Or Brian.
Or Brian, you know. Great. Okay. So we're going to talk about things like that for people that are interested, and then the second half is going to be more topical, and we're going to be talking about tactics and teamwork in the game Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So if that sounds interesting, stick with us. Great. So let's start off then, and we've got a lined up for you, Brian. We've got some basic questions. I don't know if you've ever seen that show where they ask the actors in the studio, you know, a set number of questions or whatever, and then they answer to them. But that's the kind of thing we're chiming in on.
Right.
And it will just be a great opportunity to hear a little bit more about you. So my first question is, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Tell you about me.
Yeah.
Well, my name's Brian. I'm from Galway in Ireland. Is in Europe, I suppose. If anyone's unaware. I make YouTube videos for a living, and sometimes I stream, but most of the times I don't.
Why is that?
Why is that? Why don't I stream?
Yeah.
Lack of effort, I suppose. I'm hoping that'll change.
I was wondering if you were going to come up with anything better than I'm lazy, but that was essentially I'm lazy.
Surely streaming's easier because you just kind of press the button and you just play a game. You haven't got to edit stuff out.
I find it requires more literal effort on the spot, so you get tired quicker.
Oh yeah, definitely agree with that. Yeah.
Like, I will be fucked after 5 hours and I'll want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Destroyed on the floor. I'll be like, right, I'm going now. And everyone will think I'm fucking useless, but yeah. No, I much prefer recording. But I'm thinking I'll do like five days a week. I'll upload a video, and then like Saturday or Sunday I'll stream, and then the last day I'll take off. I think that's how I'm going to do things from now on.
Great. Well, we'll have all the
2016.
information to your Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube in the description anyway, so make sure you guys check that out. Cool. All right, we'll move on to our second question, and that is, tell us a little bit about how you got into YouTube.
How I got into YouTube? That's an interesting question. Well, back in, I don't remember what year it was, a long time ago, four or so years ago, I finished school, 5 years ago maybe. I finished school and I went to college, and about the first day I was like, oh, what have I done? This isn't the course for me. Then a week later I left, and I had like a year out, like a year, you know, when you're not really doing anything at all. And you know, this was like at the height of the recession in Ireland as well. So finding a job, like a real job now, not like, you know, washing dishes for fucking 6 or 7 or 8 hours a day. That was like the only thing I could find locally anyway. And I was like, right, I'm not doing that anyway. I'm not in like a position where I need to, I'm that desperate for money, you know what I mean? Not
Right.
like against people who wash dishes for a living or anything, obviously. But,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
the dishwasher union is currently out in force.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like high up my list of things I'd like to do with my day. So I was right.
Sure.
And at this time I was watching loads of videos. Like, I would have been big into YouTube, and YouTube was like really exploding at the time. It was like 2009 was when it like properly erupted, I suppose. But and then I think it was like 2011 when I made my channel, I think. And I didn't really take it seriously at the start. Like, it was just jokes, you know what I mean? It was like one of my first videos is just like, I think I don't know, I have to go look at it. It's like oh fuck, it's too much effort to go fucking all the way back there.
Skyrim, is it? Skyrim?
Yeah, it's a burp thing where like
Yes.
where like, you know, the way in Skyrim your man's got the voice, what you call it, the Boost Rodat.
The voice
that's
shouts,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just like overlaid it with like a burp dead at a tavern. It was like a shitty little, not even a machinima, but you know what I mean? Like a tiny little
Yeah, like a
effort
YouTube
editing.
poop or something, yeah.
A YouTube poop. Sure, I've never heard that phrase, but let's go with that.
No, that's a thing. That's
That
definitely a
perfectly
thing.
describes it, so I'll go with that. YouTube poop. Grand. And that was like the very first thing I did. And I just kind of like chilled around making videos like that for a while. Most of them are private now. I left the burp one up because I still think it's kind of funny, even though it's not really. And I met Joshy B. And this was back when I still would have been into COD, the Call of Duty back in the day. And we played World at War Zombies for ages. And I used to love playing that, and it was good. That was how I started doing YouTube. And then I would have been kicking at that like for like 6 or 7 or 8 months, like just doing World at War Zombies. And then DayZ came out, and I got like 3,000 subs in a month, and it just went from there, I guess.
Yeah, and you rode the exponential growth, and you're here now. How many subscribers have you got at the moment?
Let me go to my channel and tell you. 86,000.
So you've come. I mean, that's really impressive. So you've
800.
You've come a long way.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Yeah, great. Okay. So following on from that, obviously your channel is primarily focused around games and
Video
game
games,
footage,
yeah.
funny moments and stuff in games. What would your 3 favorite games be?
That's a hard question. I'm very biased. Like, do you mean three favorite games right now, or 3 favorite games of my lifetime?
Let's say, what you play the most, what you'd rank as, your most repeated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your daily drivers? What are the games
My
that you can
daily
always go back to?
video games that I play literally every day now would be CSGO. CSGO. And probably something like
CSGO?
Sid Meier's CSGO. Well, let's be real, it's just CSGO. Well, yeah, no, I play GTA, CSGO, and I like playing strategy games as well, like just on my downtime. So I play like Sid Meier's Civ 5, or a game like Crusader Kings 2. Although I'm really off that now. It's pissing me off lately. And Europa Universalis 4. I've been playing that recently. Jason actually recommended it to me. So.
Cool.
Very, very
great.
Good
But you would say the majority of the time you play Counter-Strike.
89.5% of the time I'm playing CSGO. That's literally what I do most of the days.
So would you count yourself as a CSGO expert, do you think?
I don't know. I'd say I have I probably have more of a advanced opinion and knowledge of it, I suppose, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert.
So an advanced knowledge would be fair to say. An advanced knowledge. That sounded so terrible. So
it's a low budget quiz.
So for those of you listening, we gave Brian a set number of questions at the start before we record this, so he had a bit of time to prepare. But the one thing he doesn't know, and that this is now recording live, is that actually we've got a little bit of a quiz set up, 5-question quiz, to see how much he does know about CS:GO. And he almost he walked himself into it by saying he played it the most. So,
right.
Brian,
I feel like I've been betrayed and I'm suddenly surrounded. I've been led into a dark alley and now oh god, what's going on? Go on.
Your chosen specialist subject, Brian, is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the game by Valve.
Sure, chosen. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Go on.
And we've got 5 questions lined up. Okay, and if you get all 5 right, you win a prize.
I like prizes.
Yeah. Okay, question 1. Here we go. How many bullets does the Tech 9 have in one clip? Is it
24.
A? Is it? Let me finish the question, please. I'm the fucking quizmaster, right? Right. Is it A, 32, B, 24, or C, 30?
24.
B, 24. Okay, correct. Question 2. I've just realised the answers to the question are off the screen, and I can't alt-tab without breaking the recording. Give me
you
a
should have got it on the Steam overlay. No.
Oh, that would have been such a good idea. Hang
I
on,
can give you a hand if you need to. I can.
have you got the? Can you get it open?
Oh,
for
I've
me?
got the quiz ready. Don't
Right.
worry.
Okay. Beautiful. Right. I'm
What
gonna
kind of
just do the
amateur shit am I
questions.
involved in here?
I'm gonna do. I'll do the questions, and then Jace, can you tell us if we're right or wrong?
I can try my best.
Right. Okay. So is Brian right on question 1?
He is correct. B is the correct answer.
Yeah. Well done. Great. Nice work.
I was
Okay.
waiting for
Nobody
a
else
really
fucking clap then. I'll
low-budget
just clap by
soundboard
myself.
Clap or something. I mean,
I think I.
He's
No,
got- he has got that. Don't give me any
It
ideas.
sounds awful. What does it sound like? Oh, actually,
That's not too bad.
that's quite good. That's quite good. Okay.
it sounds
okay.
like Link's 386, the old golf game that I used to play from like the 1990s.
Tiger Woods 2001.
Okay. Okay, great. All right. Question 2, Brian.
Mm.
Which of the following maps was most recently added to the competitive pool? Is it A, DE_overpass, B, DE_cache, or C, DE_train?
Right.
The
Jason?
correct answer is indeed C.
Ah, well done. Well done. Okay, 2 out of 5 so far.
Are we going to let him have a phone a friend?
No, absolutely not. He doesn't have any friends. Come on. Okay. Question 3 then. How expensive is the largest possible purchase in the game? So, if you were to spend, how much money? What's the maximum amount of money you could spend in a single round?
16 grand.
I'll give you the 3 answers, and I'll let you think.
Okay.
A, $9,600. B, $9,400. Or C, $9,200. So, what's the maximum you could spend? Not what you can have on you, but what's the maximum you can spend by buying, armor, the gun, the
Without
weapon
dropping
combination?
any weapons.
Yes.
Okay. Can I get a calculator?
No.
Can I please get a calculator, sir?
Sir. No. Yeah, go on.
All right, hold on.
If you need one.
Right,
I think
so
I've got this question right, although the wording is slightly odd, so it could just be a single purchase.
I think that's how much a negative is. Plus the armor. Plus the R8 revolver.
That you know the answers of
That's
these on
incredible.
the fly is pretty
That's
impressive.
incredible.
It is
yeah.
pretty sweaty, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
The maximum, yeah? So plus
It says how
Plus
expensive is the largest possible
smoke.
purchase in the game.
plus HE plus... Oh, wait. Are we talking CT side or T side here with the incendiaries?
Sorry, that is not the question.
All right, CT it is then. That's the incendiary. So smoke, HE, incendiary, and I guess flashbangs. That's plus 200. So that's and the kit. So that's 400. Can I get the A, B, and C again?
Yeah, so A is 9,600, B is 9,400, and C is 9,200.
Okay, so negative, R8, kit, flash, HE smoke, and incendiary. It's 9,400.
9,400, B? That's his
Yeah.
answer, Jace. Is he right?
I can confirm
Hey.
that it is A.
Oh!
1,600.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
I just said A. Yeah, I just said A.
No, what? You said 9,400, didn't he?
You said,
Yeah, but when he said he confirmed, I went A.
Wait, hang on. Hang about.
Are you sure? How much is the negative?
I'm not sure. It doesn't say. I'm reading it off another monitor, which I cannot scroll on. So I will just.
Oh, it's
I'll have to take your word for it.
5,700. What the fuck? Wait,
Okay.
that doesn't make any sense.
Right, we'll do one more question.
All right, fine.
Okay, we'll
Although
do
I
one
think your answer is
To be
wrong,
fair,
but
you've done
whatever.
pretty well.
Done pretty
Yeah,
well.
he has done very well.
That was,
yeah.
that was impressive.
So last question. Which of the following rifles does not kill with one mid-range headshot? So does not kill. Is it the AUG, the AK-47, or the SG-553?
AUG, AK, or the Krieg?
Yeah, AUG, AK, or the SG. and which does not kill with a
Well, it's gotta be the
one
O.
shot. So A is his final answer, Jace. Is he right?
I can confirm he is correct. A is the correct answer.
Yeah, nice one, well done. Okay, bonus question. Now this, shut up. This is the really sweaty one, right? And if you know this, although you probably will know this actually, but if you know this, then my mind's going to be blown. Bonus question. What is the bomb code? So what is the code?
Okay, that I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That I don't know.
Okay, I was a bit mad.
Tom knows it, actually.
Do you want the
no
options?
idea. Oh, well, yeah,
Take a
okay,
guess,
give me the
you've
options
got a
then.
three-way chance of getting it right.
Yeah, so
let's see why
it's
not.
I've punched those numbers in 100 times. If you read them back to me, I might remember.
Okay, so it's A 7355606, B 7355806, or C 7355608. So it's always 7355, and then it's either 606, 806, or 608.
Dun, 606.
You're going to go with what?
I think it's 606. Yeah.
So that's answer A, Jace. Is he right?
I can confirm he is not right. It's actually C 7355608.
Unlucky, Brian.
I knew the last number was on the right-hand tier, or right-hand column.
Okay, great. Well, that ends that section. Sorry we put you through that.
But I guess 8 isn't on the right-hand column. Never mind, I'm talking shy.
To be fair, he's done pretty well with some of
Done
those
very well.
I wouldn't
Really,
go
really
anywhere
well.
close to that.
I mean, it's not very often I go buying a fucking Negev and armor and fucking incendiary grenade. Come on now.
I think I've played
not real.
CSGO about twice, and that is actually what I bought when I had enough money.
Yeah, the new blown out. Great. Okay, well, great. That rounds up our surprise section. Sorry we sprung that on you, but you did very well. Cool. So we've got 2 more questions before we go on to the main topic, and these are very short questions, and they're basically a little bit more about you, similar to other podcasts and things that they do. So question 4 we've got for you, back on the main topics of discussion, is if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would that food be and why?
Lasagna.
Okay, you were straight to the point then. There was no hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, lasagna's good. I don't know how you other boys feel about lasagna.
Lasagna's best. Not
I
good.
love it.
It's not too bad.
Oh, I love
It's
it.
the greatest, but
So why?
What?
Why, Bright? Hello.
I don't know. I think it's inarguable. No, wait, that's not the right word. It's without a doubt the best food in the planet. Lasagna. Like, full-on meaty lasagna. It's better than pizza. I don't know. I can't really give you a
that's
why.
a big
other than
statement to make.
It's
That's a huge statement to make. Yeah.
I think it's close. It's with hoisin duck, those duck wraps, bit of spring
Oh,
onion.
If there is
yeah.
a god, he's sitting up there looking down at us, laughing, eating lasagna. Because he's got all of it.
No, I have to agree. Hoisin duck's good. Duck pancakes.
Yep.
But lasagna, I wasn't expecting that. You know, I thought you might say chicken curry or I don't know.
Curry.
I don't know why, but you know, like they're more, you know, more normal expected foods. You know what I mean? Like favourite foods.
Chicken curry was normal for you. I mean, that's a treat for me usually. Chicken
Treat.
curry.
Well,
No.
you know what I mean. That's why
Lasagna,
that's why I said
100%.
it's a treat.
Pizza is like a medium second. I wouldn't say it's a close second, but a medium second. Well,
Yeah.
lasagna is ahead by a fucking stretch.
I'm not sure I'd want to eat curry for the rest of my life, actually. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd probably shit out my lower intestine about a month.
To be fair, with all the fucking beef, processed beef I'd be eating all
Yeah,
that lasagna,
with the
you know, I
lasagna.
probably wouldn't be lasting too long myself.
Yeah. Yeah, although you get a
But
good
it'd be a
mix
good
of
life.
the month and a half that you survived.
You're being
Gorging
optimistic.
on lasagna. Great, okay. Well, lasagna, that's an interesting answer.
Easy.
And we'll add that. So we're going to keep a tally as we go through these interviews for these questions, and we're going to add that, and then hopefully at the end we can round up, you know, after we go a year or so doing these, we can round up what the most favourite YouTuber food is. And then on to the next question, which is along a similar line. You're only allowed 3 songs to listen to for the rest of your life. What are they? So it's not albums, it's one-off tracks. They can be any sort of track, whether it be on an album, on YouTube, on whatever. But what are the 3 that you choose?
3 songs.
Yeah, 3. You get 3. We're not completely cruel.
That's a hard question, actually, because I like a lot of different music. I'm trying to remember this guy's name because it's like Italian, and this is definitely on the list. But I can't remember. I can never remember his name. But oh yeah, that's the name of the song. So second here. Right. I tried to search the name on YouTube, and I got fucking Nivea cream for men. So this is not going well. This is not good so far. Oh, what is his name? Ludiano.
Every time the Nivea advert comes
what kind of music is it? We might be able to help you.
It's a piano. Oh, I found it.
Ludovico. I know what you mean.
Ludovico Einaudi.
Yeah, that's the one.
Nuvole Bianche.
Oh.
Here you go.
Oh.
This is a good tune. I say tune. It's a good song. This I could never get tired of because there's nothing, like banging about it. It's just beautiful song, beautiful music.
And that's by who? Sorry, that's the track.
Ludovico Einaudi.
Yeah.
Do you want a fun fact as well, boys?
Yeah.
I can actually play this on the piano.
I would.
Really?
I would not. I don't want to learn piano, but I would love to learn this song on piano just so I could play it.
I
myself.
can teach you this. It's very easy. Very easy.
It sounds easy enough in regards to other piano songs. But the other two songs, I actually have no idea. I have to pick something upbeat, I suppose. Maybe All Star by Smash Mouth.
Great tune. Great tune.
All
there.
Star Boys. That's a bit of a meme on Reddit. I think that one.
I don't know what the third one would be. I have no idea.
It's a tough question.
I think I go for like I don't know, a random one. Just let someone choose it for me, and then hate myself for letting them choose it for me.
Let someone choose it for you. You put the headphones on. It's Justin Bieber, Baby, on loop for 12 hours.
God.
At that point, you take the cyanide tablets and be done with it. Great. Okay. Well. Okay. So Ludovico and Einaudi, they're coming in first. All right, you gotta love a bit of Ludovico.
You
I
nailed
didn't expect
that name.
that.
Holy shit!
I didn't expect that.
No, nor did I. I was expecting some. I thought you were into more. When we talk, Bri, you're more into sort of rock music and.
I am, yeah. Well, I have to listen to this song forever. 3 songs I get to choose from. I gotta have a bit of variety, and I gotta make sure it's not going to get stale.
That's true.
So it's gotta be good music.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I can't be listening to fucking. I don't know. What about rock tune? I can't be listening to The State of Massachusetts every fucking day for the rest of my life.
That is a good song, though. That is a good song. That's also very, very appropriate and probably slightly stereotypical coming from you, an Irish man naming a very, very Irish song, even though it's about Massachusetts. But yeah, great. Okay, cool. So that brings us on to the end of our first section of the discussion, which is great. Thanks very much, Fuzz. Sorry, we jumped you with that CS:GO quiz. Now onto the topic today, and obviously you're the expert in coming on this. Hopefully Jason Sewell can get involved as well, as guys that maybe don't play the game as much. The majority of our fan base and the games that we play are tactical games, and things like Armour and Squad and such. And I think some of that fan base sometimes doesn't really see games like Counter-Strike as a game that can be played similarly, because obviously it's very fast paced and it's first person shooter, competitive. But from my experience, I think, it really can be a very tactical and competitive,
extremely
game.
Competitive and tactical.
Yeah.
Especially when you get to especially when you get guys of exact. If you had 10 people, 5 in each team, and they all had the exact same skill, the team with the better tactics will always win. 99% of the time. Very tactics based game.
What? So why is that?
Why is it?
So what when you say tactics, what do you mean by?
I mean, so there's 2 sites on every map, on every hostage map. So obviously, and the objective of the tease is to plant the bomb or kill all the enemy team or make the bomb explode. Well, plant the bomb and make it explode or kill all the enemy team. And so as the CTs, you gotta have people on each site. So, but the thing about every map is, well, almost every map. Some exceptions are there, I think. But so what you always find yourself in a situation where the CTs are always outnumbered. by the Ts, who can always like put 5 men on towards one site, whereas the CTs would be like, you know, they're gonna have to spread out. So 1 guy mid, 2 guy B, 2 guys A, and then you know it might be 2 mid, 3 mid. You know, it depends on the map you're playing, obviously.
Okay.
And how you like to set up your site.
It's strategic in controlling map control, isn't it? I guess
map control is everything in that game. Everything.
What is with? I mean, I've probably played about 5-6 games properly. And I found the hardest thing to grasp was not the gameplay as such, but the call-outs. I just couldn't get my head around the call-outs because is every map like different? How does it work? Because I don't have a clue.
There are similar things. Like there's a lot of short. There's short, long, A, B, side. What else is the most common? Like they'll probably be the most common things that you see on every map, because every map, generally speaking, has three lanes almost. Like Cache is a 3-lane map. Dust is a 3-lane map. Mirage is a 3-lane map. Cobble, no, it's more like a 4-lane map, really. What other maps are there? Overpass is like it's a 4-lane map.
Yeah, go on, sorry.
Actually, no, you go on. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about.
So why is the call out important in a competitive game?
Why is it important?
Yeah.
Why is it important?
I think it's to do with call-outs are really important because of the speed of reaction, aren't they? You know, like if you're playing as a team, like, so I think you'd agree with me, Fuzz. CSGO is obviously about tactics, but it's also hugely about skill, isn't it? And so
absolutely,
if you have even a microsecond of knowledge ahead of the enemy team or an expectation of where they're going to come from a call-out, that gives you a huge advantage.
Does, yeah.
To kill them, I guess, doesn't it? So if somebody shouts they're coming A short or there's a guy A short, you it's almost like being able to see through a wall. You know, where that guy is and you know where to expect him.
You prepare mentally for where he is, and then like when he's there, it takes less time to react. You know, it's like if you say, like, you know, for example, Dust 2, Gandalf or Elbow, the two very common names for this spot up in Dust 2. You have A site, and then you have short, catwalk, and then right in the corner, people call it Elbow, people call it Gandalf. There's a tall box that you can hide behind, and people that are running up on the site from A long as a T won't see you there, and you can just hide there and like just wait it out, or you can peek out as they're planting, or however you would choose to play it. But if I'm running up short, I don't pre-aim Gandalf. You know what I mean? I don't pre-aim Elbow.
Right. Okay.
I kind of like look at the site to kill anybody that's on thing. But if someone spots this guy running to Gandalf, I'm immediately saying, because Gandalf is such a unique call out, or Elbow is such a unique call out. It's not like mid, or it's not like sight. It's not vague. It's very specific.
Yeah.
It's a very specific call out, and I know exactly what that means. And then I'm aiming there, and I know he's there because they just said he is. And when he's not, I get pissed because it's like you're giving bad information. I'm pre-aiming wrong because like at the very, well, I'm not at the very top, like, but at the more skilled bracket of like players, you know, like you got your LEMs and you got your Supremes and you got your Globals. There's very, very little time between when you see someone and when you hit the head. You know, you need to get your kills fast, and so like every second counts.
Yeah.
Every fraction of a second counts. So you got to have accurate information.
When you watch the professionplacement play, it's not.
That's a whole other world of.
Yeah, but there's no aiming doesn't come into it. That's a second nature for them, and it's all about placement and exactly. I mean, Squill, you've played a little bit and dabbled in it a little bit, and I know you've played some of the first-person shooters before. But what are your thoughts on it? Because I know you've got mixed feelings about it.
Well, CS. I used to play CS like all the time, like back in the late 90s. So that was like CS 1.6.
The earlier versions. Yeah.
Early versions, very early versions. And it's funny because back then I always had pretty good hand-eye coordination, so naturally CS was a pretty good game for me. But it's funny how, you know, if you don't play it for like 4 or 5 months, how quickly it goes. Yeah, it just goes straight away. And whenever we play CSGO now, I always get frustrated because, you know, obviously all the people that I'm playing with are playing it 24/7 pretty much. And just being out of the game for a few years now, I just can't get back into it because I just keep getting
You have like an expectation of like yourself. I know what you mean. I know
Exactly.
what
Yeah.
you mean.
No. I expect to be there or thereabouts. I don't expect to be top of the board, but
You
I
know
just
what
find...
you were capable of, and you expect that of
Exactly.
of yourself, and you
Exactly,
just don't achieve it, and then you get caught in like a bit of frustration, and you play worse as a result of it. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And then you just rage, and then you don't play it again for another 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
So how long would it take for, like, so for example, a new player coming in to get to the level where you think you're at the moment, Fuzzy, like, or any sort of higher sort of level? How long would it take for me to attain that skill?
That's a hard question. I suppose it depends very from person to person, but if you set yourself out, I suppose, to literally improve day on day, I suppose you could probably do it in 6 to 8 months, something like that, maybe.
Wow, that's a heavy learning curve then. 6 or 8 months is not a short time, obviously. So,
well, I don't know.
But
It depends on person, I suppose.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But you can grasp the game, the initial learning curve of the game. The call-out's probably the hardest thing. Shooting people and knowing who the enemy are is really simple. Getting the mechanics of the game, I think it's fair to say, isn't it, Fuzz, is simple, is easy. But it's the age old. It's easy to learn, but difficult
hard to master. Yeah.
And
you can learn.
That's it.
You can learn easily how to hop up onto a box. You can learn easily how to jump suicide and run down mid. On Dust 2 is the map I'm talking about. But now I'm talking about like, mastering it, as in being able to like land these 2 or 3 hops that give you that second more pace to get you past the guy who'd be peeking mid, and like up short before he manages to even get down short to challenge you. Catching him off guard and learning the movement and all that. That takes like a lot of practice. The movement, especially in CS:GO, movement is how you move across the map dictates a lot of the, especially in like matchmaking and ESEA and stuff like that. How your spawn is dictates a lot of a lot of your decision making at the start of rounds.
And I think it's really, I think CS:GO, as we've seen sort of like in the past 2 or 3 years, this advent of competitive gaming on a professional level. I think CS:GO is really one of the forerunners of that.
It is definitely top 3, easy.
Yeah, definitely. And where you've seen maybe 5 years ago, the idea of competitive gaming wasn't taken as seriously.
No, it was
cable
joke to most people.
Yeah, they weren't.
Even a year ago, there's like a quote from like ESPN, or is it ESPN? I think it was ESPN's owner, like his the literal like CEO or something. I think it was the CEO. It was definitely a guy with like a position of importance anyway, big importance.
Yep.
And he was quoted as saying something like, esports is like the biggest joke or something like that. And like literally like a few days ago from when this is getting recorded, they're producing content based around CS:GO.
Yeah.
And esports in general.
And I think CS:GO where other games like I think there's differences in there between the big competitive games, StarCraft, League of Legends, etc. But CS:GO I think is a really interesting one, because if you look at, say, a footballer, right, a professional footballer, they train for absolutely years to be able to do unbelievable tricks and have unbelievable reflexes, have an idea of the game, of the pitch, of the ball, X, Y, and Z. Where maybe people thought that because playing games like Counter-Strike or games at all in general maybe weren't at the beginning a physical thing, so that it wasn't on the same level. Actually, I think Counter-Strike is the one game that really shows off the physicality of competitive gaming.
Definitely.
The fact that you have to have like next level reactions. The guys that are doing it, their flick shots are not on mice with massive DPIs. When they're flicking the game around, they're really throwing their forearms and their wrists around. Yeah, there's a real vibrance to when they play.
Yeah, a lot of the professional players nowadays, they would have carried on like most the younger people. They will all be on like higher mouse sensitivity, so they won't be moving their hands as much. But a lot of the big teams, I mean the big teams, the Navis, the Fnatics, the Enviouses, who else am I leaving out here that I might get crucified for leaving out? Fnatic, Envious, Navi, all these big teams, they're all on literally so little sensitivities that like, and it's a very good concept, and there's a good reason why. There's a good reason why they're on low sensitivities. And there are like 1.6 in-game, 400 DPI, and that's nothing. Like that's like one swipe of your mouse pad is like 45 degrees if we're talking about a compass here or something like that. You know what I mean? From 0 to 45.
Sure.
And the reason, when I don't know where I read this, but I read this somewhere ages ago, saying the reason they have such low sensitivities is they shouldn't need to ever do a 180, so they can always be precise, because their teamwork should be covering them. They should never be in a position where they need to quickly, do a 360 or a 180 or like a fucking 40 or whatever they need to do to get a kill. They should always be set up correctly for the kill. And you watch the games, and a lot of the time they never have to like do this mad 180 fucking turn just to get a kill or do whatever needs to be done. It's always very, very well thought out, but like you wouldn't realize it without thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that leads on to my final question really well, actually. Do you think that people who do play more strategic and maybe slightly slower paced games like Armour and Squad, things like that, do you think they should consider playing the game?
When you mean strategic in the shooter sense, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, give it a go. Why not? It's like a fucking £10 game or something, and like €15 at most, And I've like over 1,000 hours on the game since I got it, which was late 2014. Now it's early 2016. I'm still not sick of it. I can tell you I'm sick of Arma. I can tell you I'm definitely sick of Arma.
Yeah.
But you'd say that then that there is enough tactics and enough strategy in the game, as well as pure skill and speed. There's enough strategy and tactics to itch that sort of strategic itch of that sort of player, do you think?
Absolutely. If you want to play as a team on Counter-Strike, it is one of the most rewarding experiences in gaming I've ever had. Like, if you queue with 4 people who want to take the game seriously, play spots, play proper Counter-Strike. If you want to play proper Counter-Strike and you have 4 other people to do it with, it is such a good game to play. Like I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, but you would definitely recommend it. Great. That's exactly what we wanted to hear, which is fantastic. So there you have it. Counter-Strike, Global Offensive is obviously a Valve game. Like Brian said, it's always relatively cheap, especially in sales. You can grab it from the Steam store. If that interests you, you don't already have it. But yeah, that just about wraps us up. We're just about, on time, at the moment. I'm not sure if there's anything else you wanted to add, Brian.
Anything else I want to add?
Yeah, it's all right if there's not.
Guess not. Go ahead.
No problem. Well, let's talk very quickly about your channels, and all the links will be in the description. But it's youtube.com/EireBornFenix. That's Air spelled EIRE, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm weird like that.
Yeah, and Phoenix FENIX, and then similar stuff on Twitch and Twitter. And the majority of the stuff you do is sort of montage, isn't it, Brian? Counter-Strike.
Funny moments related stuff. I used to do like first impressions and shit like that, but I'm not interested in that anymore. I didn't enjoy doing it towards the end of the time I did it. So now I just do what I want to do and what I enjoy doing, so. I
think the other 3 of us can say from personal experience that if you're looking for a laugh and something 5 minutes just to, to distract you from maybe the mundane work life or whatever, or if you just need to relax, I think Jay Screw, we could all agree Fuzzy's videos are great, and I happily say that I laugh every time.
Oh god, yeah,
always good fun. Yeah,
I have to say as well though, Fuzzy, you probably on the internet at the moment, you probably hold my funniest video on your channel somewhere. I don't know where it's gone.
Oh yeah,
it was the Which zombie game. It's the one with the FedEx one linked in. But I've seen it on Byes' channel. But you've done
no more room in hell.
When you're running to the helicopter and you're trying to get on that, I think it's you. Yeah, is possibly the greatest moment on YouTube to date. I would love to see that video again if you can link it to me after this as well, please.
I was under the heli and in the game. I'll just get this out quickly. So at the end of the mission, there's a helicopter and it's like a Half-Life game mod or something. So it's got all these weird fucking mechanics that are in that stupid game. And I don't know why I'm giving out, because CSGO is basically the same mechanics, but whatever. And so I'm climbing up this rope, and I say climbing, I'm literally just walking into a rope and going up somehow magically without hands. And I go under the helicopter, so I'm on the opposite side of the rope that I need to be on. And I'm here literally up the arse end of the helicopter, like, why am I getting in? Why is it not over? What's happening? Have I did it? And then the helicopter, and this is after like 6 or 7 fucking tries, and this is the first I've ever gotten. And the helicopter just flies the fuck off, and I just drop from fucking sky, hit the floor, get eaten by zombies, I just fucking rage and leave.
It's fantastic.
Great. Well, we'll try and make sure there's a link for that as well. But if not, you can. I'm sure you can check it out on Fuzzy's YouTube channel.
Fucking helicopters.
Great. Great. Okay, well that just about wraps it up from us guys at the unit. I want to say a big thanks to Brian, EireBornFenix, Fuzzy for being here.
No worries,
I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, it was alright.
And it was maybe.
I still think I'm right about the negative thing, but whatever.
Well, we'll see.
I'm about 50 quid short, but yeah.
Okay, great. There's more stuff coming up. I'm not sure who we'll be talking to next, but we'll definitely have some more interviews coming on soon. Thanks for listening. You can find us on Twitter at TheUnitPC. And we'll see you around. Catch you later, guys.